Yeah, that's my mom. Hang on a minute, this will be fun. Mom, I'm gaming right now!
Yes. Yes, you are.
Mom, I'm gaming right now! With my friends, Mom!
Hey, I'm here too.
Mom! I'm gaming with my friends! What do you want? And I'm streaming, Mom! Mom!
I'm hanging up.
I love you, Mom. It's gonna be a really good time, I think. Almost as good a time as watching that happen. Oh, not once, but twice. Let's go. Yeah, baby! Trinity Gold for the win! Here we go. Oh! Ah! I am not cool enough to be. I'm not cool enough to do any of this. I am simply not cool enough for this. I really am not, chat.
He shot it behind me.
They're melting.
No, they're not.
If you,
No, they're not.
oh, nice.
No, they're not.
Dude.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Ah!
Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
So take
we weren't even sure the power's on.
yeah, but good to see what the box actually looks like.
Guys.
Welcome to the room.
What the hell is this? What the Sam frickin' hell is this?
Hey guys, on the ground.
Oh! Oh Jesus! Okay. All right. I guess I will.
Wait.
Here we go. Doors opening.
Oh,
I'll get the one closest.
I'll get the one deepest.
Easy.
Phrasing.
Yeah, there's two on top of each other back here.
Okay.
And
Might
you're-
be able to pop
and
double
you-
kill if you guys wanna.
And you're
Yeah,
just
I'll take the one in the middle.
and you're just saying when we're ready to go, just go.
Call it first. But
All right. All right. I'm calling it. I'm going. Hang
Hold,
on.
please.
I'm
Wait
holding.
we're gonna try and get everybody in positions that'll
Okay. I'll wait.
work for. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm closing in. I'm not quite there yet.
Oh.
Alright, I'm in position for my two.
Alright, I'm in position.
Stand by, stand by.
I will call the countdown. I will call the countdown.
Hold on, can't say stranger days.
Yep. I know.
Hey there, big guy.
This could go great.
Sounds getting real low.
Are we good?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Done.
Done.
Alright.
Nice
Okay.
job.
Why is it playing the exciting music?
Because
executed that flawlessly.
my
Okay.
second guy got alerted, but it's just because he was on top of him.
Yeah.
Scout in the
That's
next.
still going off in there, Tina. I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that? What was that?
Someone needs some cat balls. You have.
What is that? What is that? Do you hear that, Pep? It's a very wow. Hang on. It's a very rushed. It sounds like a rushed whisper.
Someone needs some cat balls.
Yeah, I thought it was something on the floor, but it's not.
Someone needs some cat balls.
I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that? Turn around?
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone just, did you just whisper? Did you just whisper? Yeah, but that switch does not seem to do anything. It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Alright, let me see if there's a switch over here.
Be one.
These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. Alright.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What? I thought you were in another room.
No, she didn't say
Did you not?
I heard that.
I thought
that was Serena. I heard mom.
me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
She's right behind you, T.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get super creepy. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be, chat. I'm just going to come out and say it. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be. So, there you go.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Okay. Glad I got that out of my system. I think that's the weapon. Yeah, that's the weapon. Hey, be careful with that. Defluxor. At full charge, you can explode Zerks like confetti. This baby needs... I was wondering with the wires around his head if he was supposed to look like a Doc Brown, but it needs 1.21 gigawatts to work.
I got to say, that's what I appreciate about
Oh my god, this game just burned me. This game, overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into that first computer, and the consequences it would bring. I'm sorry we didn't see the outside. Thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity to hold on to the past. But I see futures and companions in you. Here, let me take that off of you. You were my friend, the very best I could have asked for. Oh, damn it. This is gonna be another Last of Us ending where I cry, isn't it? I'm tearing up already. Oh. He's headbutting him. Oh. Oh, my heart! Oh, my heart! Oh. 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 Why am I crying in a video game? Oh my god. Oh. I did it, hon. I did it, hon. I've been astray. Worth every minute. Worth every minute. Oh.
correctly, the way to 4 and 5 is this way.
Sonny, whatever you do, don't look at my stream. Don't look at my stream, Sonny. I'm telling you, Sonny.
Look at it. Look at it.
Don't look at it. That's for you, Sonny. That's all for you. That's all for you.
I know, I see it. They're probably waiting to go to their,
They're probably waiting. Tell you what, let me take the lead. Yep, there's one.
He's AFK! He's crouching!
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's weird. Why was he doing that?
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go!
That's my girl! Don't fuck with the Morrises, yo! Don't fuck with the Morrises! We will mess your shit up!
Holy shit. That was so weird, though.
That was weird. That was weird.
Keep going, everything you got. Oh, I don't know. I'm worried. He's back at red.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Steve Saylor! Steve Saylor! You did it! You did it! Congratulations, Steve Saylor! You just picked up your second seal. That's a motherfucking seal. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Team's when T gets hyped. The team made entirely of your clan. Hold on, hold on. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Yeah, you just saw 80 inches of me touching my nipples on your wall. You're never gonna look at your wall the same way again. Okay. Totally forgot the music was that loud. Whoa. And it's just spiked again. How about that? Hey, everybody. I think we're good. I think we're good on levels, but man, I really wish Pretzel Rocks would work on their UI. It sucks. It does. It sucks balls. It sucks balls. Absolutely sucks balls. Hey, buddy. What's up? All right. I have no idea what we're going to do tonight. I have no freaking idea. I want to be a good ghost hunter, and I want to go back to the clips that we're working on. The Kitten Watch does continue. Give me a moment. I'm trying to connect everything. And so we have found a new pleasure on YouTube, everybody. And I highly, as a ghost hunter, I highly recommend it. There's a team. They call themselves the Haunted Hillbillies. I'm going to say that again for the kids in the back. The Haunted Hillbillies. And they are a couple and a team based out of West Virginia, the West Virginia, Kentucky area. And they are delightful. They are absolutely delightful. The funny thing is, one of them is apparently a dyed-in-the-wool skeptic. Screen sharing session has ended. Why did you do that? One of them is a dyed-in-the-wool skeptic, and yet he just did a solo investigation of this 100-year-old movie theater that was around during the time of the coal barons. And I mean, and this guy was loaded with gear. I actually commented on his page and said, I call shenanigans, because dude, for a skeptic, you are loaded to the nines with gear. And yes, Abast. Yes, I know. And now he's over there pouting. He's pouting about something. I'm not sure what. So yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing, apparently, the Haunted Hillbillies. But they are so delightful. I highly recommend that you watch them. They've been to Sweet Springs. They've been to St. Albans. And And yeah, I kind of dig what they're doing. They talked a little bit about the Hatfield and the McCoys, and I thought that was pretty cool. I did. I enjoyed their content. I think I'm gonna be a good ghost hunter and finish up working with the footage from Steve's visit to the Jenny Wade house, which will then lead to the footage. Because right now the footage. Last time I did a evidence review here, I was working on part 2 of Fauquier County Jail. That's done. It is now in the hands of Phil Rossi. And you might go on the free Haunted Auburn walk this year. Okay, Panic. Provided you're still in the Auburn area. Correct. Remember that. Just throwing that out there. Now remember, when you do the Haunted Auburn walk, that's going to be more history and less paranormal investigation. Now, if you want to have some fun, here's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend that you have on your phone GhostTube and just have it running softly in the background so it doesn't interrupt the narration and the history that your guide is doing. And if you need a little volume, you go on ahead and you put some headphones, you put some Bluetooth headphones or whatever and you plug it into your phone. And then you do a little covert investigating if you want. It could be fun. And you record the clips and you send them back our way. That's what I'm just throwing out there.
I got to say, that's what I appreciate about you.
Just throwing it out there. That could be a lot of fun. All right, I got the password right. It looks like okay. But if I can wrap up Steve's review a little early, yeah, I'll dust off Dead Space. Man, that game, that was 1 hour. I played 1 hour of Dead Space, and man, did that shit stick with me. It's like it's like that it's like I've got sticky stuff in my hands and I can't wash out all the blood, I mean, wow, what a trip that was. In fact, even I was sending Phil some gifts this morning, and Phil was like, "Yeah, it stays with you. It changes you." That's what Phil said. It changes you. And he's been raving about Dead Space. Okay, did something go amiss with Premiere? Did it not launch? I'll have to try this again. But yeah, I'm all done with the Fauquier County Jail. It's now in Phil's hands. And I think what we're going to do next week, chat, around this time, I think we're going to aim for an 8 p.m. premiere, but we're going to do Friday night, 8 p.m. Because apparently paranormal audiences, that's when they're around. That's when they're on. This is around 8 p.m. And I said, okay, I can do that. And it may just be me in chat. I don't know if Phil will be able to join us, but I know he'll try. I know he will try to be there. Let's do Ghost Hunting with Steve. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me last night, particularly with the bumpiness of the bumpy ride that was Destiny the other night. And thanks for hanging out with me during Dead Space and just hanging out with everybody in chat. It was funny. I think Deer is something of a night owl, because when I came on this morning early, just seeing who was on Twitch this morning, because I got my early workout on. Deer was playing Resident Evil 4, I believe. One of the Resi Evils, and she was playing it with another drag queen named, I believe it's Laura Lay or Lady Lay. She's a drag queen out of Auckland, New Zealand, and so we had a little bonding moment. And Deer being Deer, she started talking about Evie. It was really sweet. Deer was just like, Tia's got this lovely tortie, and she is pregnant. We are doing a watch right now. I mean, I cannot wait to meet Deer. I cannot wait to meet Deer. She is going to be so damn awesome. And it's just going to be a good time. It's going to be such a good time at TwitchCon. I really am excited. What did I say? It was Friday, technically problems. It was Friday, technically problems, but on Thursday. Oh. Oh, so it's a new Resident Evil DLC. Okay. This was like a but I don't know if this was, I was used to Resident Evil being single player things, and I couldn't tell if Deer was actually playing the game with Lady Lay, or if it was Deer coaching Lady Lay while Lady Lay played. Lurking and streaming, can't hear you, but much love. Back at you, Spence. Back at you. Now, I'm going to give you fair warning. There's a good possibility that because of the Eevee cam, you're not going to be able to see everything that's on my my main monitor screen, but Steve should still be visible. So let's take a look at what we got. Oh, we're good. Okay. By the way, everybody, a lot of things going on today. You might notice if you are still subbed to the T Morris. If you're still subbed to the T Morris YouTube channel, where I was attempting to launch some essays and things like that. Yeah, you'll notice that it suddenly became active today again. It's because I've dusted off the cobwebs on it, and because Happy Hour from the Tower has been officially retired as a podcast, I'm going to leave my archived shows on that channel, but I am going to probably start downloading some of those shows in case they go the way of the dodo, and I am turning T Morris, the TMorris.com, the T Morris YouTube channel into my video gaming / Twitch archive. And I'm starting from the point where I started streaming on a regular basis, which is, in fact, it's not my first stream, but it was the first time I started streaming with a schedule, which was September 6th. This is actually season 7. This is season 7 of me as a streamer. 7th year, 7th season, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I've been at this for 7 years. I launched my stream on September 6th, officially. And that was when I wasn't dabbling in streaming. I actually said I'm going to do a schedule, and I'm going to launch it, and I'm going to launch it with Destiny 2. Destiny 2 launched on September 6th, 2017. And here we are. So I'm turning my YouTube T Morris channel into like a Twitch reservoir. But one of the things you'll be able to find there are some of the shows you might have missed. I won't be able to put up some of the previous streams with Eevee because, like I said, there's apparently in the mix that Pretzel Rocks offers, there's apparently copyrighted stuff in there. Now, I think the workaround is if I talk over it, it should be fine. But, you know, I would prefer not to take that risk, so I'm just going to go on ahead and just put up the content that I can put up. And yeah, and I'm also going to do some of the clips, some of the TikTok style clips, like the ones you saw today. Again, thank you, Secondhand. If there's anything fun that you see from this stream, and again, I encourage that for everybody, clip when and where you can, because clipping is where I can create featured content for Twitch, and so far, I gotta say, I have been pretty impressed with the featured clips, because I put up a featured clip. I put up the featured clip that Sam grabbed of me facing Vader and screaming, And right next to that, as my other featured clip, secondhand, well done, is the clip of me running for the first time for my life in Dead Space. So there you have it. All right, now where we left off with Steve, the blind gamer sailor, and Gettysburg. So we were in the Jenny Wade house, and we were having a back and forth with some of the kids from the orphanage, and then we had that really fascinating footage of Steve with what we believe were the kids, and it was FLIR footage, and that was some good stuff. That was some really, really good stuff. Now, if I remember correctly, we didn't spend a lot of time on the main floor because we'd already been on the top floor for hours. And we last left our intrepid heroes. Yeah, exactly. Are you taking off secondhand? If you have to go, you have to go. I totally understand. And when you were asking about how close I am to the coast, I am not. I think we're gonna get hammered a bit, but not too much. So that's good news on that respect. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and fade out the music. Like I said, when the UI works, it's great. When the UI works, it's great. But yeah, we were at the Jenny Wade house. I have my. Why does it look different there? Did she just shift? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, she did shift a little bit, but this is going to be the best angle we can get. Yeah, that's the best angle we can get. She's right on top of the camera. Okay. So we're still on the top floor of the Jenny Wade house, and we are slowly progressing to the basement. And if I recall, we really don't spend a lot of time on the top floor. In fact, I think we make one quick stop, and then we just proceed to the basement, because the basement is very active. We have had very little, if any, activity on the main floor where Jenny was shot. We've had a lot of stuff happen on the top floor, and we're also doing this in a new style where instead of having the smaller clips and us giving commentary, we're now doing this thing where we're making it completely immersive, and we're bringing you into it. In fact, if you want to know what the future of OSI is, the newest episode that's coming out next week at this time, Friday 8 p.m., I think you're going to see this is what we want to do with OSI. This is the direction we want to go. You can get a sampling of it in the last show that we did. Oh, she's shifting again. And here's Benedict. Hi, buddy. Okay. Hold on a minute. Do you want to get up here? Or do you want treats? You want treats. All right, I gotta give treats to these boys. So let's set up the gamer cat cam, and let's give these boys some treats. Okay, first off, let's scoop you up. Scoop you up. Throw you up there. There you go. There you go. There you go, everybody. Gamer Cats galore. Scott, good to see you. Yes, we are still, and like you said, yes, we are still on. We're still on Cat Watch. Girl's about to pop. I'm just saying it. The girl's about to pop. All right, one last look at the Gamer Cats. And now back here. Okay. So that's where we're at. And let's just pick it up from there and see where we go. All right. Now, here you go.
Scary to have new people here, but we're here to have to say hi.
We had some
I
playing with the ball.
when the ball was kind of going off, I could feel like a whoosh of like a shiver go from my left to right as if it.
What? You officially lost over 100 pounds? Good gravy, Panic. Wow. There you go. Rock and roll. Well done, Panic. Well done. That is great news. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that's the goal you were going for. You just got to keep being careful. Make sure you eat smarter, not harder. And that's great news. That is absolutely fantastic news, Panic. Well done. Well done.
It was like kind of going from this side of the room to the right side of the room like 3 times. Like whoosh, whoosh.
That's the good sauce.
Whoosh.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is our friend Phil.
Do you remember me from last time we came to visit and spend some time here?
There's a truck outside, I think.
That's a truck outside.
That was not me.
Spirit truck.
I know so many weird sounds and so many weird voices, but do you remember us?
That's a truck.
No, that's a truck outside.
Oh,
hello.
See, I put it on the dresser because I think on the floor is easy
Yeah.
to trigger, but
It's okay.
All we want to do is just have a little chat with you. That's all. A chat with you and a chat with your friends.
Do you like being here?
There's a little warmth.
Light up the ball if you like
That's,
being
okay,
here.
that's the camera. Okay. Ball's about here. So my REM pod is gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna need some batteries. I have batteries. Don't worry.
so we're not here to frighten you or invade your space too much. We're here because we want to talk to you.
Trying to remember what this top camera source is. I guess I'll find out once I get there. I think that.
Yeah, we just love spending time here with you all.
And we brought a new friend with us right here.
Hello.
He's from Canada.
Yeah.
It's a distant land full of treasure and magical.
And maple syrup.
And maple syrup.
And snow.
Lots of snow.
Lots of snow. Do you like playing in the snow?
See, right now I'm trying to figure out why I'm not getting any focus out of my stream out of my phone. This is what you're seeing here. That was the stream. Obviously, that's the stream.
Like right in this area.
Yes.
See, it's like
Right next to
competing with the.
So what's the what is the FLIR reading? Because in that corner it says it's 67 degrees. Now, if I remember correctly, all right, why is this not? All right, that should actually. That's not the beginning of the footage. What is going on? All right. Okay. Starting to get a little concerned that my mouse is losing its juju. Now, I can't probably use any of this footage because it's pointing in the opposite direction. It's a bit of a bummer, but and of course the reason I can't cut to any footage with Phil and the FLIR, he hasn't gotten me any. So, yeah, you know.
Fair.
I can only work with what I got. Okay.
Which, behind your,
Ooh, now wait a minute. Is this still out of focus? Yeah, if it's out of focus, it's usually. So what's the what is the FLIR reading? Because okay. So I got to cut back over to my POV camera. All right. Hi, Benedict. I see you over there. So what's the what is the FLIR reading? Because in that corner it says it's 67 degrees.
which, behind your,
It just got a hit. That was an EMF hit.
Okay, so you
That
like
was
see?
All right. So let's see if I can see what kind of a hit it was. There it is, right there. A little hard to tell, but I'm going to make a guesstimation that was an EMF of 2.5. It's the best I got. It's the best I've got. So let's go ahead and let's back this up to where. All right. So now I got that somewhere. Okay, 2 meter. Okay. See, the best bit is I have to go through, after I'm done with this, I have to go back and I have to watch this stuff all over again. It's what you do. It's what you do. You want to make sure that it's all there and everything's good. All right, so that's EMF 2.5. So I'm going to come back here. There it is. All right. And now I go paste. All right. Okay. So let's just see what that looks like. I may have to move it. I may have to make it black type instead of white type. What is the FLIR reading? Because in that corner it says it's 67 degrees.
which, behind your,
No. Yeah, I'm going to have to change that. Okay, so first we're going to give it a shadow and give it a sharp shadow. Oh, pardon me. And then I'm going to go ahead and change it from dark gray instead of black. I'm going to make that white, and then I'm going to make this white black. So it looks like that. All right, let's see what that looks like. In that corner it says it's 67 degrees.
which, behind your,
It just got a hit. That was it. That was an EMF hit.
Okay, see,
That was
see, look.
There you go. There you go. Oh, look at you.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at you. All right. Now that's telling me. That's telling me. That's telling me that we just got a ball hit. That's telling me we got a hit from the ball. So let's see what happens here. All right, so yeah, have you ever wondered how the sausage is made? This is it. This is how the sausage is made, everybody. All right, see what happens here. Hit. That was it. That was an EMF hit.
Okay, see,
see,
look.
there you go. There you go. Oh, look at you.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at you. That's kind of nice to get an EMF hit, and then immediately after get a hit from the ball. So what we do is this: instead of doing a crossfade out, we're just going to go on ahead. When we cut cameras, we lose the EMF title. It says it's 67 degrees.
Which behind your?
Oh.
It just got a hit. That was it. That was an EMF hit.
Okay, see,
see,
look.
there you go. There you go. Oh, look at you.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
you.
it's a party.
All right. So now you see.
Yeah, it's definitely cooler in that corner. 66.
Oh wow, see, there's so many things to play with.
The nice thing about having any kind of second or third camera is you're able to break up the monotony
So many things
and
to
go
play
from
with.
one thing
You've
to
got the
something
ball
else. And you've got that little box. So you just made it make music. And if you keep touching it, it'll make more music. It'll make more sounds and more lights will pop up.
And I'm sure my friend told you, none of these things can hurt you.
They're just for fun.
And they can't hurt us.
Nope.
They are for fun. And that's what we came here for tonight. To have fun with you.
If you'd like to talk into my stick and tell us your name, we might hear it later on.
So now Phil, he
what.
has the FLIR camera. He has the FLIR camera. You can tell us your name if once we're finished telling you our names. I'll start. My name is T. Okay. And by the way, chat, if you all have any questions, anything you want to know about how we do what we do at Old Spirits, what we do at Old Spirits, don't hesitate to ask. Part of the reason why I'm doing this, part of the reason why I'm showing you how the paranormal sausage is made is for complete transparency. I want to show people how we make these kind of episodes, how we make episodes of Old Spirits, what we do with all this audio and video. And also explain the creative process and how these types of shows are made, because what I'm doing is nothing groundbreaking, if you will. I mean, this is the way paranormal investigation has sort of evolved into making the jump from paranormal investigating to paranormal entertainment. And the real tight line I think we all walk is how to make paranormal investigation entertaining. And we don't necessarily have to drop a D word or evoke spirits, take our shirts off, or any of that. We can just have an investigation and have a good time showing it and sharing what we found with you. Now, competing with this fuzzy thing right here. Okay, that's the back of her head. So let's see if I can get the front of Little Miss there. Yeah, that's her. Come on. There you go. the zoom function doesn't work as well when I go landscape on this. But yeah, she's trying to get comfortable.
I'm Phil.
I'm Pip.
I'm Steve.
What's your name?
So as loud as you can, speak your name. I'll give you a countdown. Ooh,
What was the orange light?
that was a change in humidity or pressure. One of the. Did that happen? Oh, there it is, right there. Speak your name. Okay. Now, I'm just going to be right back. I just need to verify what that change was. I don't want to guess it because I might have guessed it there. What is presently out of focus there is the device that I've nicknamed Fast Eddie. It is officially known as the Eddie Plus, but I call it Fast Eddie in honor of Paul Newman's character in both The Color of Money and The Hustler. Okay, so let me just see this here. It was in fact a pressure change. Okay, yellow is pressure and green is humidity. Okay, that is good to know. Okay. And hi. Oh wait. I almost said, "Hi, Randy. How you doing?" And then I realized that's Randy in that chat. That's past Randy. It's past Randy, everybody. Not present Randy. Although I'd love to have present Randy join us. All right. Let me see here. And I go click. And I move this over here. And it should look like this. As you can, speak your name. I'll give you a countdown. Ooh,
What was the orange light?
that was a change in humidity or pressure, one or the other. All right. So hang on a second. We'll just see how we're doing. Oh, look at you.
Look at that.
Oh, man, that is just so cool. All right.
I think they really like the balls tonight.
Okay, so we're gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna ask you your name. I'm gonna give you a countdown. Here we go. Ready? Wait, Phil. Here we go. Ready? Look at Phil being all disruptive during an investigation. How dare he? How dare he? Okay, so we're gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna ask you your name. I'm gonna give you a countdown. Here we go. Ready? Wait, Phil. So tell us your name in 3, 2, 1. Guys, can we try it again? Because I need quiet. Tell us your name again in 3, 2, 1. And to be fair, Phil was whispering because he was very excited because this was the first night that he had the Fleer out to play. So there we go. Do you have friends in that other room? Because, wow, they really like playing with the REM pod.
you were a bit more shy.
It's disappointing. I was really kind of hoping that we were going to get a response. But again, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It really is. It's like fishing. It's like fishing. Sometimes people are gonna bite. Sometimes
Do you have friends in that other room? Because wow, they really like playing with the REM pod.
Maybe you were a bit more shy.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's definitely a spot on the other side of the dresser there, so you don't need to.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, did they just do that again? Oh, I think it was detecting Steve's movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, it was. That was just a vibration. That was a vibration from over there.
Hmm.
That there was an orange light went off. That was.
Yeah, that is actually. So, the Yeti Plus has a vibration meter down here, a geophone, and the problem with it is that it is super sensitive, and Steve just moving around, like he was doing there, that set it off. That set it off. So, I need to drop. Yeah, there we go. I need to drop that in there. All right. Also, Steve's a big guy, and against those floors of the Jenny Wade house, yeah, he's gonna set off that motion. All right, that is not a slam on Steve. Thank you very much. That is not a slam on Steve. I'm just saying that Steve's a big boy. He's a big boy. Oh, I don't even have a big boy in here. Wow. Sebastian has just moved on, I guess. Well, there you have it. And let's see. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to here. All right. It's exciting in the moment, but then when you go back and you see or you catch, oh, somebody was moving at that point, etc., etc. It's a little heartbreaking, but at the same time, I'd rather find out now than get even more excited about it and not be more critical about it. So. Okay, so let's just go back. There we go, and back a little further.
Yeah, so there's definitely a spot on the other side of the dresser there, so you don't need to.
Yeah. Ooh, it was. That was just a vibration. That was a vibration from over there.
Hmm.
It was, but it was felt through the floor.
That couldn't have been Steve setting it off because, I mean.
I was putting my phone away in my pocket, though.
Right, no, but I'm about to stomp, okay, everybody? Just so you know, this is me.
Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry.
Don't stomp.
Well,
Playing with the ball.
yeah, but I wanted to
See, and then when the ball
But see, if I do
it's
this.
like you got a little figure
Oh,
there.
that was interesting. But if I do this, you'll see it. I forgot the cat ball was this active. I totally forgot the cat ball was this active. But see, if I do this, so I will. Bam. And I set off and I set that off with the cat ball as well. Now that I do find fascinating, though. I find it fascinating that while I did set off, while Steve set off the motion detector, he did not set off the cat ball. That I do find interesting. Is it disappointing? Yeah, it is disappointing. But I'd rather get it right. I mean, that's the bottom line. I'd rather get it right. Okay.
Don't stop.
Well,
Playing with the ball.
yeah, but I wanted to
See, and then when the ball
But see, if I do
it's
this.
like you got a little figure
Oh,
there.
that was interesting. It might have been you.
No, I didn't move.
Okay, maybe. Well, I guess we'll figure it out.
So which way, where the ball is, right?
Yeah, right where the ball is.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing over here?
Something trying to kind of like coalesce here by the ball.
Head shape with an arm.
Because here's a question I want. This is an experiment I want to do. That's my hand. Do you see my hand?
Yes.
Oh yeah, but
So
when
if I
we look
move
at you,
away-
it's like the predator, basically.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
you're
see.
bright.
It's a darker blue area, basically.
And that means
Do you want me to
Definitely, yeah.
and
There's
that-
been a few times where I've been feeling
Do you want me
pretty
to
cold.
move Big G and get the corner?
Yeah, maybe actually.
All right. Steve,
If you can point Big G toward the ball.
Yeah, that's.
actually
Oh, I
a
can.
really-
I can.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
we're just gonna move.
Now I did. That's 039. Okay. So the question is, did I have any other clips here? That's 038, 039, 040, but I think 040 doesn't show up until, yeah. Okay.
Some equipment, none of it's gonna hurt you.
Nothing's gonna hurt
Might
you.
help us see you a little bit better.
It's gonna be a bright red light.
We can already see.
Yeah, I mean that area.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
and you were.
And
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm now working around a cat. Okay, you need to move. You need to shift your little behind. There you go. Okay, so I've lost my third camera. I'm now down to 2. All right. It's going to be a bright red light.
We can already see.
yeah, I mean that area.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
and you were.
And
Oh, hello.
You don't need to be afraid. You can.
Don't worry about being. Don't be afraid. We
yeah,
are.
again, this helps us know where you are.
this method of acting and this method of editing, where I'm literally working with the sources at, you know, like you see here. This is a very old school approach, and it's not necessarily making a rod for my back, but it is making things a little tougher. Makes things a little
It might
tougher.
help us see you a little bit better.
It's going to be a bright red light.
Yeah, I mean that area.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
and you were.
And
Oh, hello.
You don't need to be afraid. You can.
Don't worry about being. Don't be afraid.
yeah, again, this helps us know where you are, so we're not kind of moving in on your space.
Yeah.
You know, we want to give you your space.
Give you as much space as possible. Thank you, Steve.
So if you'd like to play with the ball, don't worry about the red light.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry about
Red
it.
light's fun, but the blue ball's better. Yeah.
See? No. And when the ball went off, the temperature just dipped.
Interesting.
You like playing with the ball? Can you?
It also sounded like G went off.
And when the ball went off.
Yep, it did. Now, is that 2 lights? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's 2 lights. This is why, chat, when you now see us do investigations with OSI, you don't see any of this. You don't see chat. You don't see an event list. You don't see any of that. All you see is the OSI symbol and investigation in progress. Because that hit, if I don't have it on here, on my second camera, if I don't have that on my POV camera, and I barely do have it on the POV camera. Yeah, it's definitely a 2.5. But had I not had that, it would have been hidden behind. It would have been hidden behind the. It would have been hidden behind the event list. So now, I have as little on the screen as possible because I really don't want to have those types of distractions. Will make for very interesting conversation when we get to TwitchCon. Okay.
And with the ball.
I also forgot that Eddie was this expressive. Oh, that's right. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back even further. I think we should go back even further. Originally got it. All right, that was an unknown thump. This is actually going to be, I think, a pretty good segment for us because this segment alone is over an hour. I mean, that's not too bad. But then again, I mean, rarely does Jenny Wade disappoint. Rarely is it a slow night at Jenny Wade. That house is got some juju about it. Okay. There we go. And I will then move it up here.
And when the ball went off, And when the ball went off, the temperature just dipped.
And I think I should also add this, just because it's also happening, but it's happening just off screen. I might actually, whoops, whoa, didn't mean to do that. Let me grab that. And let me go to here.
But the blue ball's better.
One thing I'm very thankful about with those cat balls, the LEDs are super bright on them. I mean, they are bright toys. They are bright toys. I'm sure the kittens will love them. I'm sure the kittens will freaking love them once we introduce them to them. All right. Where do you think you're going, little guy? Huh? Where do you think you're going? That's what I thought. Wow, has Benedict's energy, and he really has. He's like having another rally. I think he really is. He's having another rally because he's now feeling his oats. He's starting to, for the lack of a better word, he is challenging Bast. Like if Sebastian is on the couch with me, he'll come up and he'll like muscle his way on to the couch just to make sure that Bast knows that he can sit next to me as well. I'm sitting there going, look, we took you to the vet because we thought you were on death's door, and now because of the power of Pumpkin, suddenly you're feeling like you are the contender for the heavyweight belt. Slow your roll, buddy. Slow your roll. All right, so let me see. So we got
To play with the ball. Don't worry about the red light.
yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry about
Red
it.
light's fun, but the blue ball's better. Yeah.
See? No.
All right. So when we cut over to here, I'm gonna have the cat ball title. Just go with it. All right. Ah. No. Wrong one. I know secondhand. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. It's great work. And welcome back, secondhand.
Play with the ball. Don't worry about the red light.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry about
Red
it.
light's fun, but the blue ball's better. Yeah.
See? No. And when the ball went off, the temperature just dipped.
Interesting.
Do you like playing with the ball? Can you touch the ball again?
I actually saw the ball move one
Yes,
time.
I was in here when that happened.
Yeah.
That was remarkable.
So if you try.
Steve enjoyed himself. I'm proud to say Steve enjoyed himself, and I thought he did a great job for his first investigation. It's a great story too. We were watching another. I can't remember which one it was, but we were watching another show, and Steve was casually perusing his own. You know, he was in charge of the H4, and he was recording that night. And he looked up from his laptop, and he looked at me, and he said, "T, when you started doing this, did you ever, and I looked at him and I said, watch other shows and compare how they're doing things to the way I do them? And he goes, oh, so that's normal? He said, that's normal.
Red light.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry about
Red
it.
light's fun, but the blue ball's better. Yeah.
See? No. And when the ball went off, the temperature just dipped.
And I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that EMF setting at that setting. Just going to change a few things about it. For those of you who are in my neck of the woods, batten down the hatches and stay safe. For the rest of you, I hope you all are going to have a good weekend. And, you know,
You like playing with the
have a
ball?
good time this weekend. Allow yourself some
Can
fun.
you touch the ball again?
Allow yourself some fun.
I actually saw the ball move.
Yes, I was in here when that happened.
Yeah.
That was remarkable.
So if you try really hard, maybe you can open the candy.
And now we have really good footage to jump back to because I brought Big G into the room we were in. Now I have something to film. This was pre lighting when we started playing around with
brought
like,
these
green
toys
lights and things
for
like
you, specifically for you.
But
These
because
toys
of
are
the
here for
better
you.
lighting,
Yeah.
because of the better lighting, we're able
Lots
to.
of fun if we can light them up.
Then it like kind of recedes back.
Yeah. Like it takes in.
Now I want to say, I may have to change this.
We want to let you all know.
You'll notice
We
that
brought these toys for you, specifically for you. These toys are here for you.
you'll see how the grid is flickering. It's a bit of a design flaw. If I leave the laser grid, my laser grid, the Big G, if I leave Big G running without it being plugged into a battery pack of some kind, it flickers.
Yeah.
It flickers. It is the only criticism I have for the Big G, or the GS2. It's a good laser grid. It is a phenomenal laser grid, but you do need to have it plugged into a battery pack. Okay. Look at that. Look at that beautiful profile. She is a queen and then some. Yes, you are. You're a little Appalachian princess. You are. You're a little Appalachian princess. I just want these kittens out of me. I'm done being in this bathroom.
They're lots of fun if we can light them up.
Then it like kind of recedes back.
Yeah. Like it takes energy and then they go.
Yeah.
You must really like that ball.
Ooh, wow. Holy Hannah. Man, Eddie just came to play, didn't he?
Like it takes energy and then they go.
Yeah.
You must really.
Okay. I do love this device. This device is really cool to have in the field.
Energy and then they go.
Yeah.
You must really like that ball because it
That's another change in pressure.
really it must be hard to move, but
Thought I heard it go off. But
you do it.
You do it.
and strong.
Yeah, because it's a full degree, almost 2 degrees warmer by the ball now than it was a minute ago.
Is it really?
And the same to you, Kensei, and the same to you. Goddamn, Kensei, that game has been haunting me all freaking day. I just want to tell you, Kensei, that game has been haunting me all friggin' day.
Can you light that ball up again for us?
Oh, wait. I think that's me. Yeah. That was me. That was me. Sorry. That was me. Okay, I just debunked myself. I don't know what I did, but I just debunked myself. And I did go back and I looked at the gameplay later on after I tinkered with some of the settings. I think it's good enough to, it's.
Can you light that ball up again?
I think it's good enough that I can still stream it. But man, first off, it's a gorgeous game, but holy shit, it is terrifying. I mean, how that would not take a lot to turn into, I'm sure. And here's the thing, I haven't really been super spoiled yet. The last time I saw anybody play Dead Space, I saw how tough it is to get outside. There's a point where you have to traverse somewhere outside, and that's a pretty brutal part of a mission. But man, I haven't been spoiled about any of the other stuff that's coming, and so yeah, I'm sure it's going to be like the Rat King in The Last of Us, Part 2. Oh, now that's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if Pip has seen that. Whoops, she's using the litter box. I'm gonna give her that much privacy. Okay. All right. All right. Now I got to find the cat. Hold on. All right, that's the one I was just on. Okay, there she is. All right. Okay, come back here. Alec was a silent protagonist unless he was dying. Now, when you say no, all right. So imagine how it was for us who played it for the first time on the 360. Even though the graphics weren't as good, it was still terrifying. But for its time, I'm sure for its time, the graphics were still pretty cutting edge. Does make me think is my copy of Dead Space OST on the external hard drive that is refusing to let me get files or somewhere else. Though I will say, for the remake versus OG, they did do story changes between. So there are some story changes between two. That's good to know. You might be getting your wish, and they might be doing a Dead Space 3 complete redo, like a complete reboot of it. Right, that was me.
Can you light that ball up again? Because we love the colors it makes, and the lights are so pretty. See, now it's gone down. Almost down a whole degree over there. And see the shape?
Yes.
You see the shape?
Yes.
Oh, it just popped in really clear and gave me the freaking chills.
And
Did you see that?
And this is footage Phil Rossi hasn't given me. There's
the laser grid is going.
The grid is getting brighter and dimmer.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you? You're so close.
And you see, this was only this was the grids like I think this might have been the grid's second or third outing. Wasn't until the third outing I plugged in the grid into a battery pack that I realized, oh, it needs a battery pack. Again, which is why I whenever I do a review of a product for OSI, I always make sure that we have taken it at least to 3 different places. 3 different places. That's my rule.
What you doing that ball? You know you can do it.
We believe in you.
We
It's
believe in
okay.
you.
It's okay. Oh, shiver right now.
It was funny when you guys were cheering on the other side, suddenly this ball lit up.
Oh, the ball
Yeah,
was
I
like
love
immediately
that.
lighting
You
up.
like
That's
it?
when I felt the whoosh.
Okay. Now we're gonna switch.
Do you like a round of applause? Is that, I do.
That's a great shot, regardless. I
cheering
love
on the
I
other side,
love this
suddenly
shot.
this
I
ball lit
love
up.
this
The ball
shot.
was like
I love that.
immediately lighting
Do you
up.
like
That's
it?
when I felt the whoosh.
Do you like a round of applause? Is that, I do too.
But I love the little the
He doesn't like
reflection.
when people clap.
He doesn't like a round of applause.
If you look over to the left, you'll see that the vanity, the mirror on the vanity, is catching the reflection of the laser grid, and it's a great image. It's a great image. I love it.
That's my foot.
Can you say hi by touching the ball?
I see now it's pulled back a little bit.
The grid is still bright.
The grid is still hanging in there. Grid is hanging in there.
What am I gonna do with you? I know. I'll give you cuddles. Give you cuddles.
You know, Sonny, I don't know if they don't care for the grid or not.
They really like the ball.
If you don't like the grid, I tell you what. Help me understand. If you don't like the grid, if you don't like the red light coming from my toy here, go on ahead and touch the ball, and I will turn this off. I'm a guest here. I just want to make sure that you're happy. So if you don't like this red light, if you don't like this toy of mine, let me know by touching the ball, and I'll
Turn it off.
I'll turn it off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch yourself, buddy. Okay. Come back over here. I found my dog's rabid tags. You never know when you might need them, even if they have their age wrong. Also, Tia, I vote that Gamer Cat needs a pumpkin outfit for Halloween. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I got to say, that's what I appreciate about you.
Oh, I think that we got to make that happen now, don't we? We have to, and I'll send a picture to, Dr. Medici, my vet, Dr. Medici, and say I think we gave him too much pumpkin. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. Yeah, that's our vet, Dr. Medici. You talk about an amazing vet. Now, she was not the one that told us we were going to get cats and kittens in 2 weeks. That was the other vet. Dr. Medici was not available. She has only seen pictures of Evie, but she is anxious. And then, man, when she found out that we had gotten into the paranormal, we spent 30 minutes looking over at Benedict, and then we spent an hour talking about the paranormal. But what a gifted doctor when it comes to cats. Holy shit, she's like the cat whisperer. She's amazing. One of the best. Screen sharing has suspended. Okay. Oh. I wonder if Pip broke it. What? What do you want? All right, hold on. Start the broadcast again. Okay.
feel like you're trying. Because you notice if you watch, it's like it starts forming, and the temperature starts dipping.
I'm moving, just so you know I'm moving.
See right where the reticle is?
Yeah.
It's like something.
It's about something about.
It's trying really hard to take shape.
I don't
It's
wanna,
in the corner. Now let me see if pardon me, if let's see if past T, knowing how his boo sometimes will not get him footage when he asks for it repeatedly. You know, Kensei, I was also thinking, I was looking back on some of the other, some of the previous clips that I had of this channel, and it's been a while since we have done GTFO, and I'm missing GTFO, man. I'm missing it. Don't ask me why, because it's a bit the same thing with Dead Space. It's like, that was terrifying. When do I get to do it again? You know? Evie has learned to turn it off for privacy. There we go. That's probably what's going on. If I'm mixing them two up, I have been smelling the cleaning products too much today. I looked at what. Nah. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your workspace. There really isn't. I let this workspace go to seed, and man, last couple days ago, I finally said, you know, F it. You know, I'm not. I've got to clean the space today. I've got to clean the space today. Wow, did it make a difference? It made a huge difference. Such a huge difference. All right, where'd you go? Oh. See, she likes going into that corner. I'm trying to figure out exactly why. I'm trying to remember if there is... I just want to see. There is a vent directly above. I wonder if she's running a little hot because she's got those... she's got them there kittens in her womb. You know what I mean?
It's like something.
It's about something about.
It's trying really hard to take shape.
I don't want to freak you out, Steve, but it looks.
So that's actually not the corner. That's right the edge of the. Yeah. That's the edge of that table where the ball is.
Oh, there's the table where the ball is. Oh. Okay.
And it's about at Steve's shoulder height.
Yeah.
Shoulder height.
Now the little red light. That's the record light.
Yeah.
I'm basically recording everything on here. And at one of the investigations, after one of the investigations,
it does right now.
I'm gonna share what the graph looks like. You know.
Yeah, you can touch my hand.
I wouldn't mind a bit of GTFO either. Definitely a game that helps foster teamwork and communication. Wouldn't that be a hella intense team building exercise? You know, wouldn't that be an intense team building exercise? Like teaching people how to play GTFO. It's probably instinct to have closed in space, but she could be running hot. Closer they get to birth, the more they want a cooler space. Yeah.
You can hold my hand if you want.
Now this might have been right before because I know I'm noticing I've got quite a bit of other titles coming up here. Okay.
If you want.
Look at, oh my gosh, Steve.
Oy. Yes.
See, I would love to have a setup like this for my iPad. The bigger problem that I have discovered, everybody, is that my iPad is no longer retaining a charge, and I've got to figure out what I can do with my phone once I replace it, because instead of recycling my phone, I think I want to keep my phone and use it as a
as like a secondary or handheld camera, And I just want to make sure that I can do that even after I don't have a data plan for it. After I take it off of AT&T. I don't need it to especially if I make it a FLIR camera. I don't need it to be a. I don't need it to, be on the internet. I just need it to film. Oh, I can do that. Okay, that's good to know. That is very good to know.
Just give his hands a squeeze to let him know that you're there.
Oh.
You okay? What's going on, Steve?
Massively, that was a massive shiver.
Yeah, because it's reaching out to you like
It's
our friend
okay.
Steve.
I'm not scared. It's okay.
He's a very nice
So you can
man.
see Steve's hand. I'm telling you, right now. Okay, so let me just see here. So I didn't.
Look at, oh my gosh, Steve.
Oy, oy, oy. Just give his hands a squeeze to let him know that you're there.
Oh.
You okay? What's going on, Steve?
Massively, that was a massive shiver.
Okay, that'd be a good place to cut it off. My old iPad Mini 4 works fine when I have it off Wi-Fi. Okay. It pretty much just becomes an iPod Touch. I was wondering if it did. Okay. I may do that with this then. Just make it, because yeah. I may do that. Okay.
Yeah, because it's reaching out to you like
It's
our friend
okay.
Steve.
I'm not scared. It's okay.
He's a very nice man, and you can
I'm
absolutely.
telling you, right now, you are with. Ooh. Whenever the devices go off, it just makes my day. It really does. Right now, you are with. Oh, that was a substantial hit too. That might have been. Yeah, that. That might have been an EMF 5. You are with. I think that was a 5. I wish that when this beeped, it had the same type of beeps that the spikes had from Ghost Stop, where each number had a different sound. Well, I think with GhostTube, I would want to try. I was wondering, Pip, if GhostTube actually needs Wi-Fi. That's what I was curious about, because I'm trying to remember if GhostTube when you save the I guess when you have the big clips on GhostTube, it saves it in GhostTube, doesn't it? Well, would you want to run GhostTube or the FLIR off of this? Because that's what I was thinking. We could literally just make it a like an extra paranormal cam, and we could run both off of it, run it at different times. Now, you can still use the wireless Wi-Fi part, just not the cellular part. So that means, Pip, if what Kensei is telling me is right, because remember, we can put, I think, up to 5 devices onto Lando. So that means we could tether this if we needed the Wi-Fi. We could tether this to Lando if we needed to. Just depending on how much space you need for the recording. I know I only have like 2 gigabytes left on my iPad Mini, but updates keep eating that away. Well, the thing is, I would probably remove. I would probably remove all of the. I would remove a lot of the data that was already on here, and then just have paranormal stuff on it. GhostTube Vox, GhostTube Seer. Probably put on there the Fleer stuff, and that's it. Slickit? What is Slickit? I don't understand what Slickit is. Tell me what Slickit is. All of my space is all iOS updates besides Twitch. Removing everything, putting it back to factory. Yeah. I've never heard that term before. Slicking it. That's okay. Okay, that's is that the EMF? Yeah, it's EMF. Okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. So we're at this point, right? Two of my best friends. And I guarantee you... Oh, wait.
Steve's shoulder height.
Hand's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to, Steve, if you want to see if they want to touch your hand.
Yeah, you can touch my hand. You can hold my hand if you want.
I feel like you're trying.
This looks like a hand reaching out.
It doesn't it? It
Yeah.
does. It does.
Just below shoulder height. But it
Well,
looks
so that's actually not the corner. That's
Hold on, Steve.
That was a massive shiver.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
yeah, because it's reaching out to you. Like
It's
our friend
okay.
Steve.
I'm not scared. It's okay.
He's a very nice man, and you can
I'm telling you,
absolutely-
right now. Well, first off, Legend from WoW. Hi, Legend. Welcome on in. First off, thank you very, very much for picking up and reading Twitch for Dummies. I appreciate that.
More of that, please. More of that, my girl.
As far as other books that are out, from what I'm seeing, Twitch for Dummies is the only book that's out there that is going to be giving you a step-by-step process like what I've been doing. There are different videos that are out there on YouTube that will help you with growth, will help you with ways of handling your content, different things like that. There are plenty of videos that are on YouTube that are going to be staying up to speed with some of the changes over at Twitch. I know that the current edition is still pretty current and still up to speed. There have been some changes already, like there are Twitch featured clips that I never got a chance to cover here. There's some stuff about guest star that I wasn't able to cover, and that's one of the advantages of working with YouTubers and Twitch streamers on YouTube that are going to create these little supplements. Like, this is how you work guest star. This is how you do this. This is how you work with featured clips. And I really should be doing that, but I do not have time because I'm knee deep in this. The books that are out there are more about this is how you improve your brand. This is how they go into the business of it. It's less about how to stream and less about the etiquette and ethics of streaming, and more about this is how you grow your audience. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. If you have any questions, Legend, feel free to ask me. Feel free to come on to my channel at any time. Ask me what's going on. Ask me if you've got a question about something you read in my book, if there was something that you highlighted and you said, hey, I have a question about this. Has this changed? Is something different here? Something different there? And if I don't have the answer, somebody in my stream might have the answer, or I can find it out for you. I look at my stream as the dynamic addendum. And if you ever want to ask me about something that you read in my book, please feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. It's one of the reasons why I'm here anyway. Thank you again, though, for picking up a copy of Twitch for Dummies. I hope it's been helpful to you. I really do. All right. So I think it's coming up here.
You're with.
There it is, right there. Okay. And I am taking a guess. I'm taking a guess, chat, based on how bright that spiked. Could also have been because I was doing a pan of the camera, but I'm gonna take a guess that was an EMF of 5. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Legend with a follow. Oh, you bet, man! You bet! Now I'm looking at your name. Legend from WoW. Are you thinking about doing World of Warcraft? Are you thinking about that's what you want to do for your stream? Now, here's something I'm going to give you one bit of advice, and I think I did cover it in Twitch for Dummies. Now, this is totally up to you. I do not know anything about how long you've been at streaming or or how big your audience is or how attached you are to your current name. But here's where you're going to run into some issues down the road. And I'll give you I have a really good example. I have a really good example on this. So when you attach your account, your username to something like what you have here, Legend from WoW, you're automatically putting yourself in a box, right? You're automatically putting yourself in a box. And because I'm talking about Twitch and not necessarily talking about the paranormal, let me go on ahead and let me just loosen things up a bit here. There we go. So you're already kind of in a box here because you've got the WoW associated with your name. Now I've seen some people, they change their usernames or they start up a brand new account. Problem is when you start up the new account, you're literally starting from ground zero. You started from ground zero, and that's problematic. And then there's and that's the thing, when you come up with a username for yourself, you want to step back and go, am I sure this is what I want to do? First off, one, that having a username with TTV at the end in the gaming spheres, don't do that. Having something that says your username _YT, your name _TTV, that is probably one of the worst things you could do. Case in point, you never saw Dr. Lupo or you never saw Ninja do, yeah, I'm Dr. Lupo _TTV. And then you got the thing with Lulu. So somebody that I mentioned quite a bit in both editions, both first and second edition. When Lulu first came on the scene, when I first met Lulu, she was known as Lulu Soccer. And that was her gamer tag for years. I mean, for years. And after years of being Lulu Soccer, when she was partnered, she had even been partnered for at least a year or two, and she stepped back and said, you know what? This, everyone thinks that I'm a soccer player or that I'm really into soccer, and I'm not. So she rebranded herself as iLulu. Same thing with another friend of mine, Evil Aura. He rebranded himself as just plain old Aura because people were like, "You're not evil," and again, it was his gamer tag, Evil Aura. So for me, like my first gamer tag, I mean, we're talking, this has been I was trying to think of something fun for my gamer tag, right? And I have had as my online tag T-Monster. And when I was making my first gaming account, this was quite a few years ago, and I hadn't been gaming for a long time. I was gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I'll make it T-Monster, but T-Monster wasn't available. So what did I use? My gamer tag on the Xbox, T-Monster 007.
Who's this nut tugger?
So yeah, I regret that. Now moving forward, my gamer tag has always been since then the T-Monster, because sometimes T-Monster has been taken. but the T Monster has not. So I went on ahead with the T Monster, and it has worked it's worked out pretty well so far. Just my 2 cents on that. I know yours is a book reference, a book title for the username, little things like that. So you're okay though. Panic. Just had a little hiccup with the blood pressure. That happens sometimes. That happens, hon. It's all right. I did the brand name that way because it was hard to get the same name across all platforms. My WoW character name is Legend. Okay, and that's fair. That's fair. It's just if you decide you want to do different things outside of World of Warcraft, it gets a little tricky. But I you had branding in mind. You wanted people to know this is who I am, and sometimes there are people that can create personas that are completely different from their usernames. But I see where you're going with that. That makes sense. Good luck. And again, you ever had any questions? Author of Twitch for Dummies is sitting right here, and he is currently reviewing some paranormal footage from Gettysburg. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. So let's see what we got. All right. So we stop it. So we got the EMF hit at 5. And let's see where we go. I'm telling you, right now, you are with 2 of my best friends, and I guarantee you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wait a minute. It happened twice. Okay, now that time it was 2-5. Okay. That time it was 2-5. So zoom in on my timeline just a little bit. Okay. So now, right now, you are with 2 of my best friends, and I guarantee you. Yeah. Oh, whoops! I didn't make the change. I was like, why didn't it change? Because you didn't change T. Yeah, Hey now, okay. There you go. All right. Try that again. Right now, you are with 2 of my best friends, and I guarantee you. Yeah.
Is that EMF hit?
It's an EMF hit. And that was none of us were moving, and the vibraphone just the geophone.
It's
just
okay.
went off.
My hand's still here.
No, wait a minute. I said the geophone went off. Hold on. Did the geophone go off? I didn't see that. I did not see the geophone go off.
My hand's still here.
Okay.
And that was none of us were moving in the vibraphone.
No, T. The geophone didn't go off. You're hallucinating now. We're with 2 of my best friends, and I guarantee you. Yeah.
Is that EMF hit?
It's an EMF hit. Oh, holy Hannah, chat. Nobody was moving at that time. Nobody was moving. And the geophone did go off. Holy shit. Wow. That is the first time the vibraphone has gone off legitimately. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Wow. Wow. Well, okay then. How about that, chat? How about that? By the way, Legend, if you're still here, yeah, this is something else that I've been doing, and I know I mentioned it later on in the book. I don't know if you reached that part yet. I do paranormal investigation now on Twitch, and I live for moments like this. So, you know, there we go. And yeah, let's go.
We'll get after it.
All right. Whoo! Okay. I'm so stoked about that. I know, Benedict. I know. He's like, am I gonna get treats? I should get treats for you, you know, doing your ghost thing. 'Cause, you know, I'm the real star of this show. Tell Legend that. I'm the real star of this show. I am. Right, my little guy. All right. Wow, that is so damn cool. That's so damn cool. Okay. All right, so we come back here. Right. Yep. Okay. Well, actually, that works out really well because I wanted to do that, and then I can just do this. Because yeah, nobody was moving. Nobody was moving at that time. So. Because Pip wasn't moving, Phil wasn't moving. All right, so let's see that. Let's see that exchange again. Oh, interesting. I'm into this sort of stuff. I've been watching the Skinwalker Ranch show. That's actually a pretty decent show. Nick Groff coming out of the box swinging in that show. Yeah, they use a lot of tech to detect stuff. Yeah. My go-to shows, well, before they were canceled, my go-to shows were Destination Fear, Kindred Spirits, don't know if they're coming back or not, and of course Ghost Hunters and Portals to Hell, which I argue was the best paranormal show with the worst title. But man, Jack Osborne, I got a chance to tell him this at the Penhurst Paracon in Pennsylvania. I went up. I was at a meet and greet with him, and I said, "You make me want to be a better paranormal investigator." And I remember he just started shaking his head. He's like, "No, man, you can't do that to me, man. You can't. Nah. I can't handle that pressure." And I was like, "No, man. It's all right. It's all right." Really nice guy, Jack Osborne. And what an amazing paranormal investigator he's become. So yeah, it's very cool. If you're looking for stuff on YouTube, there is Project Fear, which was Destination Fear. It's now Project Fear. They're killing it. There's Amy's Crypt, and then there's Paranormal Quest and Paranormal Encounters. Those are my four go-tos. And Ghost Club Paranormal is coming up very, very closely behind them. Then on Twitch, there's me. There's a group called Haunt Hunters. Styles runs that, and his name's Gavin, but Styles, good guy. Haunt Hunters is a good group, and there's a guy called Detune, Detune. I just met this guy. He also does paranormal investigations. His streams are pretty intense because I think he suffers from ADHD, and he rarely stands still in one spot. But his investigations are pretty solid, and I'm hoping to meet him at TwitchCon this year. And he's good people. He's good people. So there's some names for you, Legend. If you want to check those out. I had an inevitable librarian moment today. 15 minutes to close. Hey, can you help me find a book I read 3 years ago about Italian beach houses? I don't know the author or title, but it was blue. That's see, I would have said that's not just a librarian moment. That's what I would call a Sam Goody moment. Hey, can you help me? I'm trying to find an album. I don't remember the artist. I don't remember the title. I think the genre was rock, and I just remember there was a woman on the cover. So there you go. Sounds like me when I'm trying to ask for help about a book. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. All right. So let's see how this exchange went all together. I'm telling you, right now, you are with two of my best friends, and I guarantee you, 2 points. Yeah.
Is that EMF hit?
It's an EMF hit.
They're both good
And
guys.
that was none of us were moving. And
Wow.
The geophase
Wow.
It's okay. My hand's still here.
Wow.
Oh, there is a bit. It does. It does.
That's crazy. And you know what? Oh,
Are
jeez.
his-
And then T's gimbal. But at least T's gimbal waited until all that happened. At least T's gimbal waited until all that happened. All right. And meanwhile, Phil is still rocking the Fleer over there. And you know what? Oh, jeez.
Are his fingers warm? Is his hand warm?
It's a nice hand to hold.
It is nice. Holding hands is a really nice thing to do. It makes us feel really safe and really happy.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Hearing Steve say, hold on. I'm waiting for something serious. I'm waiting for
Is it like near my hand?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like this pressure in the middle of my palm.
Oh.
Okay. This was a great trip to Jenny Wade. Great trip to Jenny Wade. Yeah, it was, Benedict. It was.
Well, give his fingers a
You
squeeze.
gonna come over here?
You give my hand a squeeze. It's okay.
That's a good place to cut back. Right there. And then scoop up to Benedict and give him some cuddles. Right? That's another good shot. I got to remember.
Did you not get to
The
hold
nice thing
hands
about
enough?
being able to review all of this footage is I'm reminded of how much good footage I have. Like you got Steve's hand, the grid, and then Fast Eddie there. That's nice. Yeah, you're here with two of my best friends. You're here with two of my best friends, and they would love to get to know you better.
Yeah. Holding hands with Steve is better than
I
playing.
should have said three best friends because my wife is with me.
Don't blame it.
I'm very lucky in that respect. My wife is with
It's
me.
still there. The pressure. Yeah, the pressure's still there.
You will hold this for a moment, like you're driving a
Oh,
car.
the cat ball goes off.
I'm sorry I moved my hand. I had to rest it for a second. You can still hold my hand if you want.
I'm going to move over here. And so, see, there's still movement, and that has
But as you
not
can tell,
gone
we're
off.
thrilled that you're here with us right now.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
What?
The right next to you is sort of it's like it's a couple of degrees.
I'm just gonna put this green light down here.
No, wait, no. I think that's us.
light down here.
There it is.
Oh. Oh, okay, that might have been you.
Yeah. It's really this particular location is really tricky because of the wood floors and depending on how hard you walk on those floors. So Phil is moving, and I think that set off the let's set off. Right. So where's my debunked? Here's my debunked. Benedict, I swear to God. All right. Moving back to the. Here we go.
I'm just gonna put this green light down. I'm just gonna put this green light down here.
There it is.
Now I think I should also have it because I think. Yeah. It's right about here. The cat ball goes off. Okay. So the cat ball goes off right there, and then we just slice and dice. Okay.
Couple of degrees.
I'm just gonna put this green light down here.
There it is.
Oh, okay, that might have been you.
Okay. Okay.
There's.
Hold on, my hands get tired. I'm gonna switch hands. Feel free to hold on to my hand.
It's like a nice warm glow around.
I think.
And there's not.
What, really?
Mm-hmm.
Same pressure.
No worries, Legend.
In the
Hey, thanks.
exact same spot.
Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the question about Twitch for Dummies and other books and tutorials on that. And thanks. You're always welcome to swing on by. Thanks a lot, man. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, first thing I should do is save this just to make sure I've saved it. All right, You're on to something. You're on to something.
Can you squeeze Steve's hand as hard as you can? I mean, look how close up that spot goes to him.
Yep.
Like right to the tippity tip. That is insane. I've not seen that on this device yet.
And then just to break it up, I'm going to go on ahead and just do a quick close up. I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeMille. Of Fast Eddie. To about right at here. Let's do that. And if I want to, I can adjust it later. All right, and just center it. Oh, whoops. Hey, buddy. All right.
Cool spot goes to him.
Yep.
Like right to the tippity tip. That is insane. I've not seen that on this device yet.
Really? Should
Yeah.
I reach out my hand further? Or
I would say, well, whatever your intuition tells you.
Man, 67 degrees. It just feels.
Sure.
I would love to see that temperature again.
Oh, that's beginning the table.
Okay,
Now
now.
Steve's reaching out for you. What do you think of that?
Making friends everywhere.
I'll try a different mode. Just for fun. Just for fun. Just took a picture. That's right. We can
It's okay. I'm right here.
Take my hand in friendship, right?
Yes.
You can hold my hand.
Oh,
I know
wow.
it's-
Oh, wow. Now, what's interesting is that when there's a pressure or an atmosphere, when there's pressure or when there's a pressure change or or humidity change or even a temperature change, it doesn't register with a beep. I've never understood why these four do not. And also, the EMF of 1 also does not go off for beep. Now, I did find out why that's the case. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Part of the reason why the EMF meter goes off or does not go off when it detects the 1, I thought it was some weird hiccup with the inner circuitry or how it was designed or something along those lines. Turns out it's not. It was not a design flaw. When I was down in Charleston with Phil, when Phil and I were down in Charleston and we were working with a guy named Nick DeGear, he basically said, yeah, you'll see like 0.1 and you'll see a green light pop up on your EMF reader. And you know what? That's nice. But that's also normal. That is not paranormal. Because when it's paranormal, oh, that's perfectly done right there. When it's paranormal, it's when it gets to 2.5. Then you have my attention. When you start getting into the yellows and the oranges and the reds, that's when it's paranormal. But that pulse, that green pulse of 1, that's nothing. Because the Earth has its own magnetic field. And it will, these devices will pick up on that. It's when you start getting into the 2s and the 5s, and especially anything above 10, that's when we have to talk. And I was like, oh, okay. Working with him was quite an education.
It's okay.
It was
right
quite
here.
an education.
Take my hand in friendship, right?
Yes. You can hold my hand.
What's pressure, right?
I know it's scary with a lot of people in here, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Wow. Okay. Funny thing is, the song that I was thinking of was the classic from Hootie and the Blowfish. You got to hold my hand. I'm gonna love you the best that I can. I think I'm going to say. I think what we'll do is change up this font to something a little easier to read. And we will take it down to 55. Or actually 50. Put 55, that's 50.
Right?
Yes.
You can
Now, what's important about this? What's important about this, chat, is that it is a prevailing theory that if something like Eddie detects changes in pressure, it means something is trying to manifest. What's important to know about this is Steve has got his hand held out, and he is detecting something squeezing his hand. I did this later, and so did Phil, and we felt it as well. And later on in this footage, you're gonna see a shape. You're gonna definitely see a shape in the Eddie. I'm sorry, not the Eddie. In the Fleer.
hold my hand. I know it's scary with a lot of people in here, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is darkness mode. Like the real.
I'm gonna move this cut point out a bit because I don't know if there's another instance of this happening.
You can hold my hand. I know it's scary with a lot of people in here, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is darkness mode. Like the really cold areas will show up as that blue, and then the darker grays are cool. I'm trying to see.
Sorry, I'm covering up your camera over here, though.
That's actually Tina's.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh, that pressure's back.
See, look at the dark area right around his fingertips. Oh my gosh, look.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes.
All right,
I
now
see that.
now we get to the Fleer footage.
Oh, look.
Head and hands. You can see a head and
Head.
hands.
Wait, where is it?
Right by your hand.
I can feel it around my thumb.
We can see it right around your thumb.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely.
So you can see it here on the stream, but it's those two darker areas, and Phil is in a specific mode where anything gray, anything gets darker, those are the cold spots, and it'll eventually reach a point to where the blue is the coldest point in the room, and where Steve is, that blue area, that's a window, so that's going to be the coldest area.
There's like pressure, like if someone's as if something's squeezing my thumb.
But there's literally two shapes there.
Are you
can
squeezing
see.
my thumb right now?
Like right there.
That
There's
is
the head.
crazy.
They're like right up on your business.
Crazy pants.
But they're small.
And they're small.
It's okay.
They're small.
It's
That's
okay.
the
I'm
best
right
part.
here.
They're child sized. They're child sized. This magic of Gettysburg, baby. It's the magic of Gettysburg. That place is just got some juju about it, and it never disappoints.
The only time it's ever disappointed has been Halloween, in and around Halloween, which is funnier.
I felt it around my ring finger.
Oh. Thank you for that. Look at that.
I did not realize that Eddie was popping off like this, though.
Oh, now back
That
on
was
the phone.
triggered. That was triggered by me, because I was getting up. I was standing up at the time.
Extending here. Yes, yeah. And sometimes it really pops. Like right now.
It's probably not going to show up very well, but let me see if I can get it.
Oh, you like Steve? Well, we like Steve too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I can see a head right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it's
Where?
Right by your hand.
Yeah.
Right by my hand?
Like just above your hand is a smallish
It
looking
looks
head.
like it's looking up at you.
Yeah. Hi. There might be someone else also standing kind of
Yeah,
behind.
I'm seeing two
your hand,
figures there.
Steve.
Oh, really? Hi.
Yep, a little taller.
Yeah, okay.
A little
Hi.
taller. Maybe
How are
maybe
ya?
I think because
And
It's right by my hand?
like just
Here?
There you go.
yeah.
And it's
Where?
Right by your hand.
yeah.
Right by my
Like
hand?
just above your hand is a smallish
It
looking
looks
head.
like it's looking up at you.
Yeah.
Hi.
There might be someone else also standing kind of behind your hand, Steve.
Oh, really? Hi.
Yep, a little taller.
Yeah, okay.
A
Hi.
little taller. Maybe
How are
maybe
ya?
an older sibling. Maybe a friend. Someone that's curious.
Is it?
That was you that knocked? Okay.
Is the thing, or is the little taller? Is that the lamp that's right there though?
Oh, it just moved.
No.
No, that was me.
No, it's not the lamp. It is
Unless
not the
lamp
lamp.
is moving.
It's not the lamp.
Unless the lamp is moving, no, it
This
is
is
not
just
the lamp.
registering
Oh, it's
cold.
moving. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, hi. My name's Steve. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Could that be a pareidolia effect that we're seeing? If it is coinky dink as F. I mean, it's just
Also has a great accent.
Is it really an accent?
it's.
Come on, figure it out.
I mean, it's actually.
Come on, figure it out.
I come from a very
So
long
that
way away
is
to come see you.
the floor.
Yeah.
It's just the floor.
How's your hand feeling?
And if you notice, they're not playing with the ball while they're holding your hand.
No.
Which is fascinating.
Oh, we've got it fascinating now.
Well, I'm not. Apparently, I missed the memo that says I'm not supposed to say compelling.
I didn't
missed the memo.
No, I didn't say that. I
Right.
just said I'm going to keep score every time you use it in the show.
Servers must have been down that day.
Freaking buffering.
Is it? How's your hand feel?
There's something there. Oh, there. The thumb's definitely going now.
Yeah, I feel like you've got. Is there more than one of you in here with us now? Gathering around Steve?
I'll tell you what, I will move in here as well. I would like to. I'm going to go ahead and stick out my hand as well.
Oh, lots of people want to hold.
Up, they're running away. Just kidding.
There's definitely a cold spot here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
If you would like to shake both their hands, looks like there's two of you there.
When I come up here, it's like look, it's 72 degrees up here. Then I come down here where the action's at.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It is
Considerably, a couple of
Drops
degrees
nearly
colder.
2
Well,
degrees.
it's 67. It's 67
Are you
according
feeling
to.
anything in your hand?
I'm feeling. Yeah, it's like I'm feeling a weird pressure,
Yeah.
especially around my pinkies.
Yeah. Pinkies, my thumb, and the middle of my palm.
Yeah,
On your pinky.
that's
All right.
okay.
I gotta get it on.
You gotta get in on
Okay.
some
I gotta
action?
get on
Alright,
some
I will
action.
hold this if you
All
want.
right.
Can I-
Ooh, it's colder over here. I would love it. I love holding hands. I've got two.
Then I tell you what.
daughters
Can
and
I go on ahead and leave? I'm just gonna ask you to let me
It's
go.
okay. It's okay.
Don't worry, Mr. Phil will come in here. but just
yep.
if you just let me go.
Back up.
You can grab onto my hand instead.
I'm slowly backing away.
And I'm gonna step in.
Maybe if you all hold hands, you could do a
That
ring
is
a ring a rosy.
Yeah.
Funky. That is
All right.
funky. There is a.
I love holding hands.
Okay. See? Okay.
You feel it?
If I remember correctly. Yeah, that was a. You see the lights pop all the way up to. Yeah, 7.5. That was a yeah.
Oh yes.
What?
Like whereabouts?
Feel it around my thumb.
Yep. Yep.
Can you give me a squeeze?
Oh, they just gave me a squeeze.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
Holding hands is one of my favorite things in the world.
Same.
To do.
Okay.
I mean, would we liked it if it would have been even more prominent?
I know.
It'd been more defined, sure.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of people who want to hold hands tonight.
as far as the
Just
number of
seeing-
people,
all I'm seeing
I'm
is-
only
all I'm
I'm
seeing
seeing
is
two.
one.
Yes, that's it.
I'm
That's
seeing
fine.
two.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
definitely
I'm
two
gonna
people
step
there.
Back now. Thank you though. That was absolutely lovely.
Oh, as soon as you stepped away, the pressure like increased.
Okay.
Did it?
Now we've got
One
an
less
elapsed.
hand to
We've
squeeze,
got
so
an
that
elapsed
we'll
time
hold
coming up.
hands.
Yeah.
Got an elapsed time
hello.
coming up. I think this might. Yeah. We kept going back for more. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. All right. How long have we been up here?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, I took away for a second. It's almost like 20 to 2.
20 to 2. We need to move to the other
Yeah.
parts of the house.
We might have
Oh,
to
sorry.
Yeah, because
I'm
I'm sorry. I gotta step away. I gotta step away.
Because
Sorry, I gotta step
we
away.
only had the place till
Thank you.
22. We had it until 3 a.m. We had it until 3 a.m. Midnight to 3. Midnight to 3.
Yes, it is. It's nearly 2 a.m.
That was 1:40. That's wild.
We need to like go to other parts of the house.
We're just having too much fun up
Do
here.
we?
Yeah, we do. We got 2 other rooms. Remember?
And the basement.
But then, of course,
I know you want us to stay up here. I know. But do you want to come downstairs with us?
Oh, would you come down to the main floor with us?
Yeah, come to the main floor with us. We'd love for you to come to the main floor with us.
and there's nothing EMF.
Yeah.
There's nothing to trigger that.
Okay. I think we're going to. I tell you what. Okay, now I see you. I see that my steps are registering over here. So we're gonna move downstairs.
Yep.
So if you want to come with Steve and me and Pip and all of us, we'd love for you to come with us. Okay.
We can take the ball downstairs.
We'll take the balls with us.
Yeah.
We'll take all the toys you see here. We'll take all the toys with us, and we might even bring in some new toys downstairs. Okay. So we'll see you downstairs. All right.
Okay. Let's see. I think I need to retitle this. Sorry, buddy. Oh dear. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately I just retitled it, but it was something that doesn't work. Okay. So, Gettysburg with Steve. Jimmy Wade upstairs. And go. All right.
I'm trying to remember if we even bothered with.
We'll see you downstairs.
With the main floor, if we just went straight down.
Shit, I got chills. Well, it's nice to be able to meet you.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you for holding my hand.
Yeah, we would love. I'm coming in here. I'm coming in here to get my get my
toys.
toys.
I'm just gonna grab the ball.
Hey, how you doing there, Miles?
Once they were holding your hands, they didn't want to play with the ball.
No, they didn't.
The
No,
ball
they
was
didn't.
not as exciting
No, they didn't.
as holding Steve's hand, which I can understand.
It's okay. If you want to come to, I'll be heading downstairs. You can come hold my hand anytime.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do we need to grab that one from downstairs?
We need to grab the EMF reader. We need to grab pretty much everything. We're moving.
How do we turn this off?
There's a little button on there.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So,
Oh, that was you. Okay, I was like, wow, is that a high pitch?
It's an hour and 12 minutes. That's not everything.
okay. Whew. All right.
Thank you.
Can somebody grab these while I?
And I'm pretty sure that was my wife that said thank you.
So,
Pretty sure that was my wife.
Okay, I was like, wow, is that a high pitch?
okay. Whew. All right.
Thank you.
Just making sure that's my wife.
All right.
Thank you.
That's my wife.
Can somebody grab these while I? Yeah, because pretty much all of my devices are out of power.
Really?
Yeah, and it's because we've been up here for 2.5 hours.
I was talking about like in the whole on this whole floor.
Yeah, I think it's been rolling for an hour and 17 minutes.
Or at least we've been going just on this floor, and we got 2 other floors to look at. Oh, ouch. That is amazeballs.
Holding up here.
The only thing that would top that is if he caught something on the Did you actually catch something on the throttle?
He did say there were a couple of those, but there was something next to me that floated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the green light on the floor was in fact. Oh, it was another EMF reader. It was another EMF reader. Okay. Now I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
That whole time, we had K2 in front of us, just wouldn't stop. He kept saying things like, hey, are you my little buddy here? Are you here next to me?
All right.
I was sitting on the chair in there, and I basically
Oh.
and I could feel like pressure.
May you live in interesting times, right?
I did that first over here, and because we established it as my little friend, I said, if you're up here, let's meet for once. Let's not
Okay.
play. Why don't you come up
Is
and
Bruce
touch
still
my
in
hand?
there?
Let's hold hands.
I think Bruce is still in there. Yeah.
K2 is on the ground. Like my
Before
wife,
we go around,
my
I can
hand's
take
like
So there's a little yay, and that was Pip. We had established that. Because I heard it on the H4, and Sonny was like, "Wait, hold up, what was that?" Yeah.
and I thought it was almost like a cramp.
What did you?
Really tight.
I don't think you saw anything out of the ordinary, unless you want to go back and clip it.
I want you to squeeze my hand as hard as you can.
Yeah.
That's when it started tightening.
Right now, a lot of things are happening up here.
So it was for me. It was like the pressure, like right here, like as if it was kind of like.
So this is everybody
right
sort
here.
of describing their experiences,
Squeezing my pinky.
Mine was a little different since I asked you to squeeze my hand.
and I'm trying to manage gear.
It was like real tight.
Yeah.
And there goes the camera.
And then all of a sudden,
Okay, I'm going
My
to.
gimbal was having a tough time that night for some stupid
It was like
reason.
at one point I was like, if you squeeze my hand really tight, and I could feel like pressure on every single finger.
Ow.
So this, that's crazy. Yeah.
Like it was basically once I had my hand.
Anyone want a hug?
It stopped
No
with
hugs.
the ball completely. Like it was only kind of touching the ball a little bit, like as we were talking. But then as soon as I had my hand out, It was balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I just need light.
Well, we definitely established.
I'm trying to.
your
I'm
communication
trying to.
where we established that.
Yeah, there we go.
the boy that's following you.
I need to go somewhere to like replace batteries because all my batteries are dead.
I recorded some audio. I'm hoping I picked
What's
up.
that?
Maybe a name. There was one weird moment.
I've got some with me. So I made a comment you heard me say about replacing batteries. Just so you all know, along with rechargeable green batteries, we now also have at least 7 battery packs. There's a smaller like black battery pack that I have, and I think it's got like 200,000. I can't remember what you use for. Hang on, I can show you. Hang on, give me a second. Yeah, since Gettysburg, because I remember, if I remember correctly, it was at Gettysburg that I had like, I just ran out of battery power, and I've since then. Oh, and then there was Crescent, and when we were at Crescent, I also lost battery power as well. The stream was going great, and I think I streamed 3 hours, but the actual investigation, I want to say I streamed 3 or 4 hours of Crescent, maybe even 6, but it was a 12-hour investigation, and I would have loved to have streamed all of it because it was during the last, it was like at the very end, that was when things got really, really crazy. But since then, we have 4 of these and 3 of these. This, and we call these the juice boxes. This one has 30,000 kilowatts. I know that. I know it's on kilo. Here we go. Milliamps. This is 30,000 milliamps. This is 20,000 milliamps. Both of them have these kind of displays on them. That way I know instead of having like 4 lights, there are 4 lights. Instead I can just go, is that 100%? So, now we are covered. We are covered for power. Yeah, because pretty much all of my devices are out of power.
Really?
Yeah, and before anybody says anything, no, it's not paranormal. We've just been going that hard. But it's because we've been up here for 2.5 hours.
I was talking about like in the whole on this whole floor.
Yeah, I think it's been rolling for an hour and 17 minutes.
Or at least we've been going just on this floor, and we got 2 other floors to look at. Oh, ouch. That is amazeballs.
Before we go around,
Mine was like this, and I thought it was almost like a cramp.
What did you?
Really tight.
I don't think you saw anything out of the ordinary, unless you want to go back and clip it.
Yeah.
Right now, a lot of things are happening.
So it was for me. It was like the pressure, like right here, like as if it was kind of like someone put in like.
Sorry, everybody. All right. Because then my camera's gimbal fails. Clipped and sent in the Twitch subs, right? Got that. There's Tina. And then I fixed my camera.
Yeah.
And then it fails.
You asked, if you want to tell me your name before I can speak into this little device, and I'm holding my phone, and I'm not moving. And it showed a wavelength being created, and I thought, well, they're not making it, and we're not making one here. And it picked something, and it picked up something. I don't know. I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard really anything in particular. Like Like there was a lot of noise, basically.
See, I may be cutting all of this. You know.
True.
So I'm trying to remember to get back to where we have all of our equipment. We have to go that
just
way.
down this stairwell.
Right.
That
okay.
stairwell over there just goes down to the Wade side of the house.
Yeah. All right. So is that where we're headed? Are we headed to the Wade side of the house?
All right.
Yes.
I'll lead you guys down there.
Well, hang on. I'm just trying to think if I should swap out the grid for Simon at this point.
Yeah, maybe you should do
Yeah,
that.
remember last time we kind of left some stuff like throughout and we kind of gathered on our way back?
Yes, because we come back up through this way again,
Yeah,
so it's not like we don't have to.
If you want to leave Big G up here and then come get him in case you decide you need him, he will be down.
Yeah, that sounds actually pretty good. So
It might be cool if you leave something over here that makes noise just in case it goes off while we're downstairs.
Oh, the gimbal's gone off again.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad
yeah,
idea.
I need to. Well, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, I've got my musical motion sensor. The one that startles everyone when they forget that it's been left behind. I can leave that up here.
We like ones that startle us.
All right.
So you run downstairs?
I'm running downstairs. Does anybody want to run downstairs?
Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
Okay, great. Because I need to.
There's lights down there, so
Yeah, that's true. There's lights down there, so
Yeah. I just need to. Yeah, I've got to replace some batteries and things like that. So give me a second. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do you need me to carry? We also upgraded our.
Oh, no, not you.
Our stands.
Different team. And then we'll come back up through here.
All right. Tiny T. Wee T. All right. So you can just see how tight it is.
Yes. Your Coke or your cloak?
All right. I mean those stairs, baby. Those stairs.
You heard them?
All right. All right. Whew. That was, yeah, so basically, we lost track of time, chat, and hopefully we will still be able to get to the basement. But right now...
Well, I'll let you do something.
Yeah, no.
Well, I was going to say...
Okay, so that was where the stream. Okay, so that was. Okay. This was Gettysburg with Steve 02. So where's Gettysburg with Steve 03? Okay. The idea, chat, is that I'm going to take all of this, right? And hopefully get some footage from Phil this weekend where I can, more or less, add on additional cameras and different angles. And then we're going to take this massive clip, pare it down to two parts, and then we're going to do the new style of the show. At least that's the plan. We'll have to see how this goes. Now, where does this pick up?
We have to get into the basement. This is where we're going. Let's just see what it's like in here. Yeah, if you put the REM mod right, which is like where it is. Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was phone ran out of battery, and it was ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. So here's your lesson for anyone wanting to get into this. Make sure you have everything that you need accessible.
Well, that's a problem, though, isn't it? Wow, what happened there? Well, let's see. Well, first off, let's do this. Let's edit the clip in Adobe Audition. That tells me there is a problem with the sampling. That tells me there's a problem with the sampling. But let's see what Adobe Premiere tells me. Either that, or there was a massive helium leak in the house, and I can promise you that did not happen. But now would be a good time, I think. To just take a quick break to the little investigators room. So I'm going to go on ahead. I've used the Adobe Media Encoder when that happens. Okay. I may have you come down here. I will turn the cameras off if you wish, honey. But I will, I wouldn't mind if you came down here and talked me through that, because I've never done that before. You have a skill that I need. You have a certain set of skills, my dear. And I'm going to need those certain set of skills right now. So, yeah. If you could come down here, I sure would appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. So let me go on ahead and step away. Rendezvous with my wife, who apparently knows something that I do not. And we will take it from there. Interesting. It's not even rendering and replacing this clip. So I'm just going to go on ahead and All right. I'll be right back, everybody. This won't take long. All right. So I have the solution, everybody, but I'm also having a snack. And I did get hydrate, yes. So I hope you don't mind the snack as well. Very simple snack. A couple of slices of cheese, some really good chicken nuggets, and some salad dressing, just to make it easy. Okay, so I need media encoder to see how long this takes. Something else I want to see. Okay. File. And we go to Project Settings. General. All right, let's try that again. Offline. That doesn't help me either. Sequence settings. Bingo. All right, sequence settings. The sample rate is what? Really? That's a really weird sample. Custom. Okay. Eat that snack. Thank you. Thank you, Secondhand. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let me do this. Oh. See, Panic, even Twitch Dad has to remind himself he needs to take care of himself. So let me just see. Well, now that's interesting. I got Gettysburg with Steve, audio extracted. So, how about properties for this? Create a modified location, size on disk, type of file MP4, details, data rate, bit rate channels, audio sample rate 48. Yeah. So the project's at 32, the audio sampling is at 48. So that's a problem. Which means if I were to play this, we have to get into the basement. There's no advantage of buts. Yeah, let's just see what it's like in here. Just one of the points where we're supposed to be.
If you put the REM pod like right.
You know, I might do that.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. So here's your lesson for anyone wanting to get into this. Make sure you have everything that you need accessible.
Now, you want to hear something that'll really bake your noodle? So that all that's out of sync, right? funny thing about that is the direct download from Twitch. That is the direct download from Twitch.
Hard no.
So yeah, this means I might have to do some. It may not be. Well, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my wife's advice then. So let's launch the media encoder and let's try that out. Okay. So I got Gettysburg here. I got Gettysburg with Steve importing the file, right? And instead of VR, Vimeo, YouTube, no. I'm just gonna make it high bit rate, and we're gonna call this or 3v2. Just double checking this, everybody. I mean, technically, I could go on ahead and still use the audio extracted, I think. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, so. Yeah, that's going to take half an hour. Oh, wait. Maybe not half an hour? Seems to be going through very quickly. Okay. Now, while it does that, I just want to see what happens if I do this. So does that mean, because according to the project, I just want to see what it properties. No, the source and project audio format is 4800 hertz. Yeah. Why it says it's going to export my... That's nuts. Why would it do that? Sorry, I know I'm talking to myself right now, and that's not helping. Okay, so now it's saying it's going to take half an hour to re-encode this. So I'm going to try something else. And then we're going to decide where we go next with things. When I say decide on where we go next with things is decide, if I can get in a few edits before bed, cuz yeah, I think I'm going to save Dead Space for Monday night and other things. As much as I would love to get back to Dead Space, because man, that game's been haunting me since I played it. So. 4800. Okay. All right. So 4800. All right. See, now I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So if I suddenly decided, yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and export all this. I'm going to go on ahead and just do that. I'm going to go on ahead and export this, right? Okay, match a source, adaptive high bit rate. 4800, bit rate of 320. Okay. But the output is saying the audio is at 3200? That's ridiculous. I don't know what happened here, chat, but basically, this is where you start getting into the weeds of video editing, right? And what you want to do is you want to make sure that your audio and your video is always at, the best it can be. And according to this, I'm using really subpar quality audio. The audio I'm using is apparently, it's apparently the audio that I'm using is like 30. It's been downsampled to 32 kilobaud per second, kilobaud per second, when it should be at 48 kilobaud per second. And yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So let me.
We have to get into this. This is no agenda.
Yeah.
Let's just see what it's like in here. Yeah, put the REM mod like right where it is. Sorry, everyone. Basically what happened was.
Now. I just want to see if there's anything about sampling, about where I can resample if I have to. There's ripple delete, but that doesn't help me much. Convert sample type. Here we go. So, sample rate conversion. Let's go to 4800. Two bits, yep.
We have to get into this. This is no agenda.
Okay. Wow. The other thing I could do, but it's gonna really screw with the it's gonna screw with the sound of the audio. I know this is not the thing I'm supposed to do with it. Let me just listen to it.
We have to get into this. This is no agenda. Let's just see what it's like in here. Yeah, put the REM mod like right where it is. Sorry.
No, that doesn't help it at all. That doesn't help it at all. I guess I'm gonna have to resample this and see what happens when it comes out. That's really nuts, though. All right, it says it's outputting the audio the way I want it, which is good. Yeah, I know, hon. I know. This is the thing I'm worried about is that it may be something. I feel like I'm getting weird, conflicting information. I'm obviously trying not to panic about it. Yeah. All right, here's something I am going to do though, just to be on the safe side. And that's the thing I always warn people about. This is why I avoided getting into video editing and video content creation on a whole, even though I had the skills to do it. When something goes wrong in video, it's real hard to, it can be easy to get your footing back. It can also be terrifying when something goes wrong and you're trying to troubleshoot as to what to do, and then sometimes you're like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just go on ahead and I'll figure it out, and I'll try something that, you know, sounds like it'll make sense to do it, but man, you do it and it completely foobars the project. Like for example, I have here under my sequence settings. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working in 60 frames per second. Frame size of 1920 by 1080. And my sample rate is 3200 kilohertz. That's what I was looking for, kilohertz. That's wrong. And my video previews are in Apple ProRes. That's also wrong. I'm like, no, I don't want to use any of that. So now the high resolution, the 1920 by that's different. That I'm okay with. That screen resolution I'm more than okay with. The thing that's really aggravating is that I can't find my camera in here. If I could find my camera, I'd be thrilled.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? No hugs.
That's what I want. All right, so let's see what happens. Change to preview file format or the frame size requires all previews to be deleted. The operation cannot be undone. That's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to do a quick save of this. And I'm going to save this as an entirely different, I'm just going to So now I've changed the project. I've changed the project settings. I've changed the sequence settings. Just making sure. Now, my question is, has it changed what this looks like? Cross your fingers. Let's see what happens.
I know it's scary with a lot of people in here, but I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
All right, it looks like this is all good. It looks like this is all good.
And then the darker grays are cool.
Sorry, covering up your camera over here, though.
That's actually Tina's.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh, that pressure's back.
See, look at the dark area right around his fingertips.
It does, doesn't it? There.
Oh my gosh, look.
Doesn't it there?
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh.
I see that.
How are you, Brad? Good to see you in stream, man. I hope you're doing well. Just so you know, update on the cat.
Wait, where is it?
No change. She is still very
I
pregnant.
can feel it around my thumb.
She is still very, very pregnant.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely.
There's like pressure.
Okay, everything looks like it's still in sync. Everything looks like it is still there. Hey, how you doing there, Sin? Good to see you. Let me just see what the... Let me see what it looks like when I have dialogue.
Do you see my hand?
Yes.
Oh yeah, but
So
when
if I
we look
move
at you,
away-
it's like the predator, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're bright.
It's a darker blue
All right.
area.
So
basically.
Pip is in there.
I'm
you want me to
definitely, yeah.
and
there's
How are you
some
tonight,
type
Sin?
of-
Do you
want me to
pretty cool.
move Big G and get the corner?
Yeah, maybe actually.
Okay, so everything is still in sync. All right, so I'm going to save that. Could someone please give a shout out to Sin Fritz, one of my mods? If you could please give a shout out to Sin, I'd appreciate it. He is a member of the Scream team. Bad news. I'm sorry that I left you in the lurch last night. Good news. I have started friggin' Dead Space. Oh my God, Dead Space. Sweet crap on a cracker. Okay. Sweet crap on a cracker, Sin. That game is not for the weak of heart. All right. So let me see what happens if I do this. If I play it in here, does it still play fast forward? Yeah, it still plays it in fast forward.
So it's saying there's something on the EMF reader here.
Okay. So there's obviously a problem with the sampling. All right. This will be ready in about 10 minutes, so there's... You played the original on PS3? Well, I'll tell you something. The remake is breathtaking. Both in its horror ability and also just in its overall look. It's a beautiful game. It is a beautiful game, Dead Space, but sweet crap on a cracker. Yeah. Yeah. So there was a problem with the sampling here. That's what I'm picking up from this. There's a problem with the sampling. Because when
We
you
have
see
to get into the basement. There's just no ifs or buts. Yeah. Let's just see what it's like in here.
Yeah, put the REM pod like right where T's where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable.
So that's a problem with the sampling. That's a problem with the sampling. Now that's Gettysburg with Steve, part 3, and there's a Gettysburg with Steve, part 4. I'm wondering if the sampling was also foobarred with that.
A bunch of stuff on my phone because I wanted to like use it for stuff or whatever, but I was like, as soon as I got in the zone, I completely forgot about getting it on my phone.
No, that is why, Steve, we record everything on multiple devices so that we have backups on backups on backups, you know. And
Later on.
Yeah.
I actually did better than I thought.
I feel like there was a lot of sighing.
And Steve, whatever we caught, whatever we caught, I guarantee you're gonna find something when you review the audio, because Gettysburg has never disappointed. Okay, so the audio is fine there. So Gettysburg with Steve. Let me just see. Properties. Details. 920 by 1080. 48 kilohertz. Okay. Properties. What charity are you streaming for, Sin? I'm curious. What charity are you streaming for? There's the... Okay, this might be one of the issues. Hang on. Bitrate 128 kilobaud, channel 1, mono, audio sample rate 4800. And this one was 128 kilobaud, channels 2, audio sample rate 4800. Yeah. There's your problem. But if I convert this to mono, okay. But my throat was not bad. My throat. Okay, now I really need to make sure I get this this video too, because this clip, Gettysburg with Steve. This is the one that this Gettysburg with Steve Part 3 has his Estes method. I cannot do this episode without that Estes method. The Estes method that Steve did in Gettysburg was absolutely stunning. It was chilling how good it was. So the next big question I have is, all right then, so where did I get it from? Oh, but if you wanted to get an idea, Sin, of how things went the other day, Hope for the Day, a nonprofit movement empowering the conversation on proactive suicide prevention and mental health education. I love that. I love that. Well, here, if you want to see some of the things concerning this, let me go on ahead and let me show you. Let me show you. I think this would be a good one. This would be a good one to start with. Hang on a minute. Yeah. All right. Is the UI going to work now or not? I've clicked it twice. I swear to God, Pretzel Rocks, you need to work on your UI. Your UI sucks balls. Hey, bud. How you doing? All right, we'll just go ahead and we'll just have the we'll have this in the background. So, oh no, it's fading out. Here we go. Or is it? I can't tell. So here you go, Sin. This. If you're suffering from depression, this is a bona fide cure-all. Here you go. Oh my God!
Daniel, get the doors open. Get out of there! Kendra, the doors!
Oh, there. Oh, jeez! Ah! Jesus! Oh, which way you want me to go? Yeah, I'm trying to get the safety. Oh my God! Why am I not running? Why am I not running? Yes, activate. What you didn't see was me screaming my full head off when the thing pushed itself into the cab of the elevator. Then there's this one. I was pretty proud of this moment last night. Pretty proud of this moment. I am surprised someone hasn't made this. Oh, hello. I'm surprised someone hasn't made this into a feature film. Because wow, it really should be. Holy shit! This would make an incredible feature film. If they stuck to the story and just did this right. No, you can. If I'm really effing up or if I'm really missing something, you can give me a hint. Otherwise, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this on my own. That soundtrack, man. Okay, that was a body part that came at me. But yeah. And here is another. Here's another one. I think this summed it up beautifully. I thought my chat loved me, man. This is messed up. This is messed up. Okay. Yes. I have heard that. I have heard that since, so I'm going to look those up. Hopefully I can find them somewhere. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of how it went. That's kind of how it went. I made... let me see. I made this one today. I'm trying to remember what this was. I need to be closer to him when I do that. Yay! Okay. Okay. Anyway, there's that. Oh, they're both on Amazon Prime. Fantastic. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, I was having a good time with I was having a really good time with that with the experience that was, you know, Dead Space. Whew. And it haunted me. It pretty much haunted me for the rest of today. I mean, I've just been I've been really on the fence. Do I go on ahead and do I look over this footage that I've got for the next upcoming OSI episodes, or do I play Dead Space? And it was a lot harder than I thought it would be as a decision. 22/4/16. Okay, so 22/4. So we're looking at, was it 2022? Really? Wow, it was in 2022 that I took Steve ghost hunting. Okay. So let's go back in time, chat, shall we? If EA ever remakes the other two games, you'll have to play Dead Space 3 with me, because that has co-op and it's a trip. You're the first person to tell me that it's any good. Because, man, I was told very, very bluntly by people in my chat last night. I was told very bluntly, do not bother with part 3. Oh, Kensei, you said you enjoyed it. Okay, I thought you were one of those folks that told me not to bother with it. And that's not me throwing you under the bus. That's me honestly going, wait a minute, I thought that, you recommended it, and I think it was Marv and Secondhand were the twos. They were the two that basically said, no, this was no good. And I think it was Marv who said he felt that the co-op felt forced. So, yeah. They never played in the co-op cause. That's how it's meant to be played. So it's kind of like, well, it's funny you should mention co-op because we were talking, Sin, about, we being me and Kensei, we were talking about how we were feeling the, man, I got to get some hydration. We were both feeling the itch to go back to GTFO. We were both feeling the itch to go back to GTFO. It kind of was forced in. EA made that a requirement for Deep Space 2 and 3. I see. Okay. All right, so I've got this Gettysburg Receive version 2. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this did help at all.
We have to get into the basement. And this is where we're going. Let's just see what it's like in here.
It actually duplicated the problem.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was, phone ran out of battery, and it was ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. So here's.
Okay. All right. That didn't work. That did not work. It might have been because I said to match the source. That might have been the problem. All right. So let's put this back in there. And unfortunately, I know, right? Alvin! Unfortunately, chat, this may be where we hang up tonight. This may be where we hang up tonight. But I'd like to see if I can solve this problem first. But let me see if I can solve this first. Let me just see if I can solve this first. I mean, the other thing I could do one of the other things I could do, can you squish the audio to mono and resample? I'm a bit rusty, been a while since I broke out the editing skills. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. One of the things I think I can do is just say, okay, let's make this waveform audio instead. And then we go, okay, waveform 48 kilohertz, 16 kilobit. That's fine. That is more than fine. Here we go. Mono. Yeah, I want it mono, not stereo. I think that's one of the other problems is that it's mono, not everything's going out mono. Export audio. You know, this is one of the things that I tell people, Brad, and I think you, as a podcaster, I think you'd appreciate this. When people ask me, what are you bringing to the table as a paranormal investigator, I tell them it's not years of experience with history and lore and the paranormal that I bring to the table. I bring 20 years of being a podcaster to the table. I know the difference between an artifact and something that shouldn't be there but is there. I've worked with enough digital audio to know when something appears in audio and it's not supposed to be there. And what I find funny is that there were all those hours and all those years of working with interviews, working with audio, working with productions, and the stuff that the stuff that I have seen and the stuff that I've experienced. I'm just so thankful for my experience as a podcaster. I really am. Very little skills in video editing. Our show was audio only. I did fix one vid clip by stripping the audio out, resampling, and then resyncing. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens if I do this. Let me see what happens if I do this. So let me jump back into Premiere. All right. And let me do this. I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit. We're going to go back to Gettysburg with Steve. Oh yeah, this is Gettysburg with Steve version 3. And I will bring in just the video only. Now, cross fingers, everybody. Here we go. Cross yo fingers. I'm going to import. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to video editing, and this is my first video I'm working on. You know, it's an adventure, man. And you know, when people would say to me, "T, why don't you do video podcasting? Why don't you do vlogging? Why don't you?" And I was always honest with us because I've worked with video before, and I know what happens when things go wrong. It is a whole new level of anguish that I wish I could explain to you, and I just don't want to have that kind of responsibility. I don't want to have that kind of angst. I want to be able to just enjoy this. And I also said that with audio, you know, when you're doing strictly audio, especially as a podcaster, Gettysburg received 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Really? Oh, it's the wrong one. That's what it is. Let me just make sure it's the right one. There we go. That's better. What the hell is that? Audio extracted. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Fine. But with audio, you could get away with a heck of a lot more. But with video, you got to make sure the lighting is right. You got to make sure that the lighting is right. You got to make sure everybody's costumed correctly. There's a lot more at play, and then you still have to worry about the audio. Still have to worry about the audio. All right, let me see what this did. I don't think it solved anything. I think it's still going to be Alvin and the Chipmunks. See what happens.
We have to get into the basement.
This is why I avoided video work for years. Okay. On that note, chat, I think it is time that I wrap it up, because this is going to require me doing a deep dive, looking under the hood, and trying to figure out what the F is going on. And it's got to start, I will say this, it's got to start with me trying to figure out why, for whatever reason, Twitch is downloading this as a dog's breakfast. because this is not helpful in any way, shape, or form. All right. Whoa. What did I just do? Oh, I went back one. That's what I did. So no big deal. All right. So let me just see this right here. Speak of the devil, there's Steve Saylor right there. One last thing to check, and then I'm going to probably call it a night. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Thanks for enjoying this little excursion with me back to the wonderful world of Gettysburg.
I mean,
We have to get into the
Now let me see what happens. I want to see if the audio is in sync here.
Let's see what it's like in here.
Let me see if the audio is in sync here.
If you put the REM pod like right where T's like where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable.
So this is a problem at the source. This is apparently a problem at the source. So let me see what happens when I look at the original. All right, so we go to OSI Live, right? I go to Watch. This is where you have to start narrowing down where the problem begins.
Yeah, if you put the REM pod like right where T's like where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was.
So yeah, there's the
phone
problem.
Ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable.
Okay, so the problem is the
So
file
here's-
itself. Now, all right. There's one last thing I'm going to try before I go to bed.
The coldest day of the year, and we're
I probably did not reach enough subs to be able to do that. It's probably got its special. Yeah, there we go. Happy hour from the tower. Boom. And then go to videos. Let's see, this was 220416. Okay. Let's see if T did this. 220416. This channel has no content that matched. Really? Not even that? Shit. Alright, let's look at playlist. 6 videos of paranormal investigations on Twitch.
And I just want to see.
Look at that. Okay. Okay. So this is Gettysburg Part 1, Gettysburg Part 2, Gettysburg Part 4. Are you kidding me? Ah! I have Part 1, I have Part 2, and I have Part 4. Really? Oh, 2022 0606. Okay. Let's try that then. There are 3 versions of Part 3. Alright, well then let's see which one has the audio that syncs up best.
We have to get into the basement. There's no advantage of buts. Yeah. Let's just see what it's like in here.
Yeah, if you put the REM pod like right where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. Okay, so that one's a bust. Why are there 3 versions of this? I don't get that. I don't get that. There's no advantage of buts. Yeah. Let's just see what it's like in here.
Yeah, if you put the REM pod like right where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. Shouldn't have been. So here's your lesson
shouldn't have been in
for-
more than one
for,
channel.
For anyone wanting to get into this, make sure you have everything that you need accessible. This is the stuff that makes me drink. This is the stuff that drives me to drink, man. 3 copies of the same file. Why? There's no advantage of buts. Yeah. Let's just see what it's like in here.
Yeah, if you put the REM pod like right where T is.
Sorry, everyone. Basically, what happened was the phone ran out of battery, and it ran out of battery as I was looking for a friggin' lightning bolt cable. Okay. And the weird bit is, it doesn't have that problem. It does not have that problem with any of the other files. That sucked because, chat. So look, after that disembodied voice, you're like our good luck charm. We're hoping that happens again.
I don't know if I told you guys last time, when there's a certain number of people, I'm supposed to participate, but I don't want to because there's so many people.
See, that's in sync. That's in sync.
A bunch of stuff on my phone because I wanted to like.
There were a couple of times you actually called me out by name.
Yeah, I was like, because
and that's the first time that's happened to me.
That's in sync. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a deep dive in that and try to figure out what's going on there. I'm just gonna have to figure it out later. What's this in reference to?
My boy about to be running super fast. What is this? You know what? If you really wanted to run fast, all you had to do is this one thing. Let me show you. If you really wanted to run fast, all you have to do is hit him with the...
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.
My boy about to be running.
I found something out too about the ending of the Flash film, and wow, I'm glad I didn't pay money to see it. I'm glad I did not pay my hard-earned cash to see it. Sorry, everybody. I know I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly now around the interwebs. I've really got to figure out what happened with the with part 3, because that's where Steve's Estes method is. Okay,
I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. Got a good chunk of this done. I'm calling it a night. Thank you, everybody. No raid tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon rather, and gonna get in some good old fashioned Destiny time, because Destiny should be working hopefully by Destiny should be working by tomorrow. But if it isn't, there's always Dead Space. So anyway, good night, everybody. See you later.